I went down the beach and saw Kiki. She was all like, and I'm like, whatever.
I'm waiting for Keanu. All I'm doing is waiting for Keanu because I can start.
What are you waiting for Keanu for? Keanu never does anything. You just walk right out of the thing.
Isn't that exciting? Okay, we're gonna do it. Whee! 1, 2, and bing, 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 bing.
This young woman was doing a podcast when shots rang out.
Going live, where you can tune in anytime. She's so silly and she's sassy. She's so untoward. She's impossible to ignore.
Right.
Kiki doesn't give a fuck. It's a party in the stream. Going bang, bang,
Okay.
bang, 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 bang. Keanu lives on the rise,
Or else it would be,
where you can watch her all the time. She's so silly and she's sassy. She's so untoward. She's impossible to ignore. Kiki doesn't give a fuck. It's a party in the stream. Going bang, 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 bang. Going bang, 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 bang.
We can't, Michaeline, look.
Just waiting for this vodka to kick in.
Hello, everyone. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you feel me? I'm early. It's KeaNOON-ish. Happy KeaNOON. By the way, I just have to say, I was ready right at noon. Eugene insisted on doing a silly little stream. He wasn't silly. He just got done doing his stream on his locals, talking to Max Loads and all of that. So I was sitting here ready and waiting. So everyone, you may congratulate me now. It's 12:40. This is great. Welcome, everyone. We have a rabble-rousing episode for you. We love a KeaNOON moment. We love a KeaNOON moment. Last night was so much fun. Thank you, Deb, for joining us. Thank you, Michaeline, obviously, my co-host, for hanging out with Deb and I as well. And thank you, Rob Saul, for coming on. Truly, it was really nice to kvetch with them. Really was. Who's here? Hi, Doodle. Hi, Diane. Yes, it's not even noon where Doodle is. See? Deb was fantastic. She's so sweet. Aw, hi, Push-Ups. I see Push-Ups with his members chat here. Where did it go? What have you done? You're a pink pony girl. You're a pink pony, Push-Ups. Wee! Yes, we indeed. 1 million Kiki bucks for everyone here. Myself included, for being so early and on time and prompt. It's prompt Kiki. And 1 million Kiki coins for everyone here too.
Wow.
Wee! Wow. Gino loves it when I do that. Don't you, Gino?
I do.
Wow. Push-ups. Thank you for the $1.99. Yeah, it's Gino's fault. Yeah, see? This is all Gino's fault. That rat fink. He's speech to texting. I just love when he does that. It's not distracting at all.
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
We need an I'm with Gino shirt. Speaking of that, we have merch. Look at this. There it is. Copy and paste that or whatever you do to go and find our merch. Want to see it? Yeah. Look at it. Look at it in all of its glory. If you haven't gotten your merch yet, I don't know what you're doing. This is my new favorite. The Camp Keanu canoe men's, women's, and crop top shirts. Aren't they fabulous? Canoe. It's like a camp. Bing, 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 bing. Ooh, look at all the colors. Isn't that fabulous? Keanu is Hawaiian, and it does mean cool mountain breeze. And it's also funny because people call me Canoe. Huh? You see? Fabulous. What else we got here? And again, look at the thing at the bottom. It comes in a crop top. And we have Angry Michaeline. We have Keanu Thompson, just your regular Keanu sassy t-shirt, men and women's. We have your Michaeline shirt. Look how beautiful she is. Isn't she gorgeous? Ooh. Yay. Do it now. Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. Back to, what else we got in here? There's so much. You can get your Michaeline and Kiki mug. You got to get one of these. Bing, bing, bing. Bob Fanta Patrice looks fabulous in his bing, bing, bing shirt. There's the women's. There's Crying Kiki. Those were happy tears. But if you want to get this shirt and say that it's me with sad tears, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Those were tears of joy over Green Day in that photograph. But if you want to go like, I love watching her cry, and you want to make this that they were sad tears in this, then please, please. There it is. This link here. Keanu-Thompson-shop.fourthwall.com. Ladies and gents. Go get your stuff now. It's flying off the shelves, really. My ear is popping. What am I, on an airplane? What is that about? Oh, God. Okay. So there you go. We have a rabble-rousing episode for you today. Go get your merch now. Do it. Just go. Just do it. Just do it. Because flying off the shelves. Hi, everyone. I'm sorry I was talking so much. My cigarette went out. It's a sunny, beautiful Thursday afternoon. And today, we got to check in on Spencer Pratt. We're pulling for him. We want him to be elected in California. We love Spencer. He is the original reality television villain turned activist and hopefully politician.
I went like this. Ah!
I'm serious.
Aubrey Plaza and Chris Abbott, who was in one of my favorite shows. Don't at me, okay? He was in one of my favorite shows, Girls, which is a fabulous show. I don't care how you feel about Lena Dunham. Okay. They are, I guess, together. I had no idea. And they're expecting their first baby. We're going to take a look at the Open Door AD, the Architectural Digest of guess who? Bobby Flay today. Because that's a fun one. Unless we've looked at it before. I can't. Somebody let me know if we have. Maybe you'll remember, but I don't think we have. Because it's absolutely hilarious. We'll do an inside the bag. I think we're gonna look at, I can't remember. Oh, Zoe Saldana. We're gonna see what's inside her purse. Those are always ridiculous, right? Nikki Hilton, Nikki Glazer, Zendaya, and Sydney Sweeney are maybe having a feud. We don't know. We're gonna look into it. Chloe and Lamar. God, if you haven't watched that documentary, I think it's called Alexa, what is the documentary about Lamar Odom that just came out? I hope there's no sconces. Me neither. The Death and Life of Lamar Odom on Netflix. Okay, it is great. Alexa, stop. Wait, I watched it. I don't need that much. My God. That is a great documentary. And he is gobsmacked by what Chloe had to say about his father in that documentary. So we're going to look into that too. We could take a look at the Easter that the Kardashians had and all matter of things. Anything you guys want to talk about, you could let me know. Let's start with, Spencer Pratt. Pratt Daddy. The crystals have really calmed me down is one of my favorite quotes of all time in life. Spencer Pratt blows up over eligibility question for mayor's race. They are scared. Let's take a look. Pratt Daddy. He's like, you know what? Don't at me. Don't shade me. I am Spencer Pratt. Of course I'm eligible. You're not eligible. With the fucking ads. Okay, here we go. Wee. Spencer Pratt blows up over eligibility questions for mayor's race. They are scared. Here he is. Former reality star Spencer Pratt lashed out at the Los Angeles Times for an article questioning his eligibility to run for mayor, dismissing the report as a politically motivated hit piece. Now, this happens to Spencer all the time. All the time. I don't know what it is about Spencer, if it's, his time on the hills. I don't know if it's his relationship with LC going awry. I don't know if it's the hummingbirds or the crystals, but people, people throw things at him and he claps back. I identify with that. We all have a little Spencer in us, don't we?
I went like this. I'm serious.
As my favorite drop, other than Gino. Spencer. Former reality star Spencer Pratt lashed out at Los Angeles Times for an article questioning his eligibility to run for mayor, dismissing the report as a politically motivated hit piece. In the comments to the California Post, a toddler with a Google could have validated my eligibility. Pratt Daddy, I added the daddy, told the Post on Tuesday, the day after the LA Times suggested he may not actually live in Los Angeles, a requirement to appear on the ballot in June. Look at him. He looks good. Look at Heidi. She looks good too. Wow. The article claimed that Pratt, who starred in the reality TV series The Hills, has been living at his parents' home in Santa Barbara after losing his house in the Palisades fire, which is the entire reason he's fucking running for mayor, because they just let, the Palisades burn down and he decided to take a stand. He said, listen, I could do better. I'll clean up the brush. All right. He's been living at his parents' home in Santa Barbara after losing his house in the Palisades fire, which may disqualify him from running, according to a law professor who spoke with the outlet. In an ex-post, Pratt acknowledged that his family has sheltered up at his father's house after the fire, but insisted that the official residence is still in Los Angeles. Look at them. American sweethearts right there. That looks a little, it's an odd symbol on his jacket. I don't know what that's about. Let's see.
Interesting. After Nikki Glazer embarrassingly posted a fake poll that said she was surging.
And if you believe this poll, I have bridges to sell you on 1st Street, 6th Street, and Alameda Street, and there's no bridge on Alameda. Ramen is not well known in the city at all.
UCLA came out with a real poll that put Spencer Pratt in second place with 40% undecided votes for me to grab. Then something funny happened. Once UCLA put me ahead of Ramen, suddenly one of her stalkers at the LA Times started harassing everyone in my family, threatening to dox where my children live and go to school, even texting and harassing my mom. Hey, Noah, are you a journalist or a stalker? This is how dirty.
Get him, Pratt Daddy. Get him. Push-ups, thank you for the 199. How did Karen Bass run from Havana? Karen Bass. Alexa, how did Karen Bass run from Havana? Oh, she's the mayor. See. Is it a joke? I don't get push-ups. Either way, 1 million Kiki bucks for you. Go, Spencer. Go, Spencer. Go. They are scared of him. Here he is. Let's see. Let's see what he has to say.
Because it's me or Karen Bass, and we have no other choice. So it's pretty simple. We can't do 4 more years with Karen Bass.
Oh.
The message for her.
Oh. Got it.
I can't believe any other role in society you fail that much. You don't get another 4 years to see if you can do it.
Who wouldn't want him as mayor? He's wearing his, he's wearing his wife's merch. He sounds like a fuck boy, but he's just telling it like it is. I almost hate to say it. It's very Trumpian almost, but cooler. Trumpian who watches this program,
Bing, bing, boom.
See, even the president is Kiki coded.
The Palisades is such a personal thing for you. I was there the day you announced. Explain why this is so important. What are you trying to get across?
That's the one thing people keep putting me to the Palisades, but I'm also an LA native. I've grown up in LA. Palisades was the last place I could hide from what
I'm sorry. The man became a star on a reality show called The Hills. But no, he's residing in the Palisades right now. That's because you let his house burn down. Because of the brush. So please. Love the wife support. I agree.
LA has become under Karen Bass. So now that I don't even have that sanctuary to protect my eyeballs anymore, I'm forced to see what Karen Bass has done to LA. So, I can't see 4 more years of what's going to happen to the city. And I would love my kids to be able to grow up.
When he does win, we'll manifest it for you, Spence. When he wins the mayorship, I don't want to see him in a suit. I want him to just keep rocking, a snapback and some Heidi Montag merch. I think that'll be the way to go. I will move to LA and vote for him. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Keanu, but okay.
LA, I grew up here because I'm the most passionate about Los Angeles. I fought for the Palisades for last year because Karen Bass led her decisions to that burning down. But if she had burned down, if I lived in downtown like I did when I went to college, she burned that down, burned my house down there, I would have fought for Los Angeles Avenue. But she happened to burn that. So once
she burned it, I like how he just puts it like she burned it down. Karen Bass, she had a gender reveal party and burned down my neighborhood. He's like, she didn't burn this when I lived here, she didn't burn that down. But when I lived here, she burned that neighborhood down. So, that's a funny way to put it. That's a funny way to put it, Spence.
Spent a year seeing what these people will do and lie and cover up. It's scary to think what's going on outside of the Palisades where they don't have somebody like me every day trying to expose and fight for accountability.
Get him, Spence. Get him. Go away. Okay. There we have it. There you have it. There you have it. There it is. Okay. Yeah. I would vote for Spencer, not only because I loved The Hills. I loved his book even. I did. I loved his book. I'm Team Spencer. I am Team Spencer and Heidi. They're on this fabulous redemption arc. I want to see him out there like Harvey Milk.
I know you're angry. I'm angry.
Spencer Pratt is the new Harvey Milk. I know you're angry. I'm angry. Push-ups, thank you for the $1.99. Is he promising to crack down on crime? Should we look up what he's running on? I think he just wants to make sure nothing burns down again. That's all I've really heard. But that's a big problem. What do you call that when it's what are his running, like, what is he running on? Empty. No. What is Spencer Pratt running on? Is that, how do you phrase that? Oh, his key platform pillars include platform. Thank you, Doodle. As you can see, I am not very political. His platform. This is his platform. His key platform pillars include emergency readiness, criticizing current leadership's response to fires, and improving public safety. Now, that's a great thing to run on, wouldn't? I mean, listen, I'm a political layman, right? But yes, I think if it keeps fucking happening, why does California burn down once a year? That's not good. All right. I think that, yeah, let's run on that. Open with that. I would open with it. There you go, Spence. Government reform, vowing to audit the city of Los Angeles, specifically the Department of Water and Power, to eliminate waste. Love that. Love that. Fiscal responsibility, promoting a treatment first approach to homelessness rather than relying on current high cost methods. Love that, I think. Fiscal responsibility always sounds good. Small business empowerment, reducing red tape and bureaucratic harassment for local businesses. Get it, Spence. Get it. We don't want California burning down once a year.
I went like this. I'm serious.
Who wants to burn up? Yeah, no one. Right? California's like, oh, but it was kind of expensive to remove the brush. Well, just because you're California, people smoke in California too every once in a while, all right? And it's like a powder keg out there, apparently. It shouldn't be burning down once a year. And if we need Spencer to fix it, then by golly, let's have Spencer Pratt fix it. Proud of you, buddy. Proud of you. What else we had to talk about? Let's see. What else? Moving right along. Ooh, Nikki Hilton. Ooh, all right. Well, here's a little bit more of Spencer. I watched this. If any of you watched The Hills, I certainly did. Probably every season. Bob, thank you for the $1.99. Don't say you're a layman. a layman. 1 million Kiki bucks for Bob. He looks fabulous in his Bing 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 shirt. Hang on one second. Okay, here we are. A little bit of a political layman. It gives me the ick politics. You know, everyone's just, everyone gets so heated, you know? Lauren Conrad was on, which this was historic. If you watched The Hills, and Laguna Beach, Lauren Conrad and Kristen Cavallari have had a, I don't know, 20-year-long feud. And Kristen had Lauren on the podcast. And the last question was that, are you going to vote for Spencer? And she was like, I don't know. So let's read about it. It was cute. Go listen to it. It was nice. If you liked The Hills, if you were a fan like me, Lauren Conrad has an awkward response to Nemesis, and Lauren probably still to this day hates Spencer. So Lauren Conrad has an awkward response to Nemesis Spencer Pratt's Los Angeles mayoral bid. There's one vote that will remain unwritten. Get it? The rest is still unwritten. Standing at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find reaching. Lauren Conrad has an awkward response when asked about her former Hills co-star Spencer Pratt's bid for Los Angeles mayor. While on Wednesday's episode of Today, alongside her fellow Laguna Beach alums, okay, so she answered the question a couple of times. See, because Kristen also asked her that very same question during her podcast, and she was like, I don't live there. Well, on Wednesday's episode of Today, alongside her fellow Laguna Beach alums, Stephen Coletti and Kristen Cavallari, host Jenna Bush Hager and Chanel Jones asked the trio if they would vote for Pratt. I'm not a resident of Los Angeles, Conrad responded before Coletti quipped, we live in Orange County. They all look damn good. I mean, my God. That's funny. Yeah, look at. And he you know what? Steven was on the latest season of Traitors. He was great. He really was. And so handsome and mild-mannered. I'm sure that she had like, you know, a PR person tell her like, what do I say if somebody asks me about Spencer running for mayor? To say, I don't live there. If it were me and I didn't, you know, like the person, I'd be like, yeah, fuck that guy. No. Right? No. Not Lauren. Look at her. She's a lady. I've seen it everywhere, Cavallari further said about Pratt's campaign. I can't get away from it. I don't live in LA either, but I think he's onto something. She added, good for you, Kristen. Good for you, Bob. Still going through your claws here. Did I say light up a cigarette or whatever your oral fixation is, grab a green juice or whatever your afternoon beverage is and buckle the fuck in? If I didn't, we're doing it now. It's an afternoon claw. I've seen it everywhere, Cavallari further said about Pratt's campaign. I can't get away from it. I don't live in LA either, but I think he's onto something, she added. We will see what happens. I will always have a soft spot for Spencer. Good for you, Kristen. I was always sort of team Kristen. Lauren was sort of like a dish rag, but she has a fabulous fashion sense, and she seems like a really nice woman. Bob, thank you for the $4.99. Damn text-to-speech. I should have typed laymen, okay? You know what Gino does. You know what Gino does? Yes, now I understand. He's the one. He's the lie with men.
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
It never gets old. Thank you, Bob. Do you all speech to text? Am I the only one on earth that doesn't do that? It's everyone around me. You know what else bothers me? Just a little side note. Why am every person I talk to on the phone, my mom, my husband, my friends, why do I have to hang up first? If I don't hang up, they put it sounds small. It sounds very small of an issue, but I am the one. If I just go, okay, bye, and set the phone down, they'll never hang up because they know I'm going to do it. My mother does this too. Watch this. It really bothers me.
Mostly because we don't know how to hang up.
Okay. Enough said. I guess I just have, you know what? Yes.
We're not being rude. We're not being rude. We're just being stupid.
Right. But then it's just like you just set the phone down and go about your day. And if I did that, then we would be on the phone for 24 hours. I don't understand it. Anyway, I love you. I know you're listening to the show back, but
I love you too.
Anyway, I just thought I'd ask. So now you hang up.
I was thinking of calling you. So
okay. So now
okay, I'm gonna try my best to hang up.
We'll do it right now. All right, okay, ready? Bye. One, 2, and 3. Bye.
1, 2, 3, bye.
She did it. She did it. All it takes is, you know what? 2026, the summer of Kiki. I'm going to ask for things. I'm going to ask my husband and my friends and my mother. I'm just going to say, would you be the one that hangs up the phone? I think that's a small ask, but once I asked, she did it. She did it. She didn't just throw her phone down. How did we get on that? Who knows? I've seen it everywhere. Cavallari further said about Pratt's campaign. I can't get away from it. I don't live in LA either, but I think he's onto something, she added. We will see what happens. I will always have a soft spot for Spencer. The talk show host then inquired whether Conrad and Pratt have since squashed their beef from their time on the MTV reality show. Conrad kept quiet. Of course she did. She's so... Lauren, you are so demure. She is. Because, well, if you know, I mean, she and Spencer just fucking hated each other. And in the book, I don't, like Spencer's book, I don't really know how much of that. I think a lot of it was manufactured and editing. Those were like back in those days of reality television. But I think she still really dislikes him because her relationship with Heidi was forever ruined. But he was meant to be the villain, just like Janice Dickinson on, America's Next Top Model, just like, American Idol, just like, what's his name on American Idol? That was absolutely dreadful. What is his name? Well, now it's gonna kill me. American Idol, that was absolutely horrid. He like managed the Spice Girls. Simon Cowell, thank you. Jesus. Oh God, that almost gave me gonna give myself a nosebleed or a hernia. The talk show host then inquired whether Conrad and Pratt have since squashed their beef from their time on the reality show. Conrad kept quiet, keeping her gaze on Cavallari. She then claimed she didn't know the question was being directed at her. Are you talking to me? Speech? Leading to some awkward laughs amongst the group. I have to say, Lauren, she's like a damn angel. Look at that hair. Hi, Spence. Once things settled on set, the fashion designer passively stated, "Sure." Oh, look, a little happy shade. Sure. Spencer.
I went like this. Ah! I'm serious.
You're asking me about people I haven't spoken to in decades, Conrad elaborated, agreeing with Bush Hager that she doesn't care at this point. Good. It's good to move on. It's safe to say that even if Conrad did live in the voting district, Pratt might not be her first pick for mayor. Can you imagine? What would that be like? Somebody that you like battled and like went toes with on a reality show for 10 years, then becomes your mayor. You know what? It's like this is somebody that was the host of a reality show called The Apprentice, then becomes your president. It's wild what we do in America. It's absolutely wild, right, Trump?
Bing, bing, boom.
Diane with the yellow boy. Thank you. We love you, Diane LaRosa. Thank you so much. 1 million Kiki coins for you, Diane.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Hi, Ruby. Nice shirt. Thank you. I am really not a Nirvana fan. Just liked the shirt. And I'm confident because of Albert Breer enough to say that. You're asking me. It's safe to say that even if Conrad did live in the voting district, Pratt might not be her first pick for mayor. The pair share a rocky past from their days on the Hills, which ran on MTV from 2006 to 2010. Pratt and his wife, Heidi Montag, who wed in 2008 and shares son Gunnar and Riker, stayed on the series for all 6 seasons. Wow. If that is so, there's Audrina. Look at their outfits. This is so 2008. I love it. Ooh. Oh my God, Heidi. She's so cute. Conrad, meanwhile, departed the Laguna Beach spinoff halfway through season 5. Montag and Conrad were best friends until the latter accused the couple of spreading rumors about an alleged SEX tape that she made with ex-boyfriend Jason Waller. Wow. Blast from the past here. The allegation spurred the infamous scene of Conrad yelling at Montag, "You know what you did!" Then she goes, I want to forgive you and I want to forget you. And then one single, like eyeliner ridden black tear streams down her face. It's iconic. If you know, you know. Despite the massive feud, Montag revealed in 2023 that her former BFF was actually a huge fan of Pratt's before things got complicated. Yep. There he goes, Pratt Daddy. So actually, she loved Spencer to the point where I was like, okay, you don't need to love him that much, the singer shared while on Page Six's virtual reality podcast at the time. While Conrad and Pratt have moved on from their reality television drama, the Princes of Malibu alum has entered himself into a different kind of circus, local politics. Yep. And you know what, Pratt Daddy? Reality TV probably is great practice for politics. I mean, he knows how to go toes. Not afraid to say what he thinks. And knows how to make it a circus. And at the end of the day, isn't it a circus? I don't know how it's the thing about politics. It really shouldn't be entertainment, but oftentimes it is. While Conrad and Pratt have moved on from the reality television drama, the Princes of Malibu alum has entered himself into a different kind of circus, local politics. Pratt is running for Los Angeles mayor after losing his Pacific Palisades home, right? Remember? Yeah, that's the whole reason he's running, because they let the wildfires go. The television vet, who is a Republican. See, I didn't know that. I wasn't sure, but I guess, it would make sense. The reality television vet, who is a Republican, is currently in second place behind Mayor Karen Bass. Bass, according to a recent poll from UCLA Luskin School of Public Affairs. Now, that would shake things up in California. California, here we come. It is like that. I agree. It's like, yeah, the feuding, the drama, the intrigue. It's reality TV. It's pro wrestling, I should run for mayor. Mayor Kiki. Nice to see you. Thank you. Nice to see you. Thank you. Hello. It's me, your mayor. 1 million Kiki bucks for everyone in the city. Come on down to the Kiki city, where the grass is green and Kiki is pretty. That is such a stupid thing to say. I get slap happy in the afternoons. What a silly, stupid thing to say. Push-ups, thank you for the 199. My favorite president was an actor, Reagan. There you go. He was an actor, so I mean, it's happened. Who's the? I'll be back. He was governor of California, wasn't he? 1 million Kiki bucks for you, push-ups. Did we like Reagan? What was his platform? Again, political layman. Eugene, did you like Reagan? Were you alive?
Loved Reagan.
He loved Reagan too. There you go.
In hindsight, though, when I turned, how old was I? I turned 11. And, I started to pay attention to, not politics, obviously, but being alive. 20-minute hot, 2 minutes cold. I almost didn't do the cold.
Yes.
However long I was gone, the last 2 minutes were cold.
He's in a towel. At least he's in a towel this time. He's at 20 minutes hot, 2 minutes cold.
However long I was gone. How long have you been?
I've been talking about Pratt, Daddy. All right. What was Reagan a Republican?
Oh my God. Reagan was the Republican.
What?
Reagan's the one that said the worst words you can hear are "I'm the government and I'm here to help you." And
that is what I'm going to run for mayor, and I am Kiki, and I'm here to help you.
No. To free you.
Hi. What? Take me down to Kiki City, where the grass is green and Kiki's pretty. I am Kiki, and I am here to help you.
I'm here to help everyone except the colors.
Whoa.
You're gonna help them.
That is an old man thing to say.
I thought you were focusing on helping people.
What's that say? What's that say? This isn't. That says Keanu cast.
You're the one with the racist platform.
No, I'm running on beauty, wellness, happiness, and White Claw.
I've seen you. You're running on fumes, lady.
A Kiki tax for you, Gino.
How dare you?
I'll give that to all of the mean people. You say anything mean about me, you get a Kiki tax. I'll tax everyone that's rude to me.
How dare you?
I'll tell you that much.
Oh, you don't like a Kiki bond? Well, I'm gonna give out a Kiki bond. Johnny F. Carson, thank you for the $5. My favorite lighter.
He gave you that?
Yes, got his little logo on it. Thank you, Donnie. I know I cherish this. Yes, at Rodney's. It's so cool. I love it.
Apparently, those old men are very mad at me for saying, you know.
What old men? Want me to say something to them? I'll say something to them.
Like they're gonna do they haven't done stand up in forever.
Oh, that yeah, that hurt them.
That hurt their feelings.
Can you do the shade a little bit? I feel like a ghost. Sorry. That's a little better. Okay, thanks. Yeah, you hurt their feelings.
Yeah.
No, they're fine.
And everyone's like, "Oh, you chickened out ago." I'm like, "Yeah, I chickened out."
No one gives a shit about. That's what I have to tell no one gives a shit about what they say about me or you. Why should we give a shit about what we say about them?
I think they'll do well. I don't think they'll show up at on Easter.
They're not going to get up there and read a police report for 8 minutes. That's for sure. I think Kevin went back and did some time at the cellar. I heard him say even to practice. Push-ups. Thank you for the $1.99. His platform was beat communism. Push-ups. I hear you talk a beep boop beep bing. I hear you say this word a bunch. It's something. Obviously, it has a negative connotation. I guess I couldn't really tell you what. I know it's bad. I guess I couldn't really tell you what it is. Well, so I guess Reagan did a good job of that.
Reagan was amazing.
Bob Patrice, thank you for the $4.99. Reagan did give amnesty to all the illegals kind of effed up.
You know what else Reagan did? Reagan's the one that passed the law. Double check this with push-ups and Bob. He's the reason you can't sue pharmaceutical companies. He's not the it was under his presidency that they passed the bill that you can't sue pharmaceutical companies.
That's weird.
Somebody in the chat say it right for me. Thank you. I think that's accurate. I'm sure there's a.
What is it? Here's an idiot question. Listen. I'm Keanu. I'm running for mayor. Take me down to Kiki City where the grass is green and Kiki's pretty. Everyone gets $1 box of White Claw, 1 million Kiki bucks, and a smile. Doesn't that sound nice? I think it's great. I'll never let the city burn down. And maybe we'll have we could do a weekly we could do a weekly get together with a fireworks show. That might be fun. That would be great. Yes, we'll dance, we'll sing. Green Day will perform. Everyone will move. Take me down to the Kiki City where the grass is green and Kiki's pretty. Amnesty? So like so push-ups loves Reagan. Bob is like, that was kind of fucked up. 1 million Kiki bucks for Bob. And 1 million Kiki coins for push-ups.
Wow. I think the coins are worth it.
The coins were, you know what? I did say that the coins were worth a little bit more. I will take away all money, monies, and I will give everyone, their allotted amount of Kiki coins, bonds, and bucks. Bob, thank you for the $1.99. California hasn't been Republican since. But it's about to be. Well, the mayor, Spencer's a Republican. I didn't know that.
Schwarzenegger was a Republican.
I thought that too.
He's an actor. I'm stupid. He's not as Republican.
No, I think
he's not as Democrat now. I mean,
I think
ask them. I don't know.
I think Schwarzenegger was a Republican. I thought.
I'd call Lowe's, but Bob's in there. I don't want to piss off Pete.
I'll be red. Is that the Republican color? See, again, political layman. We're just happy that a reality star is going to be the mayor of California,
Keanu, it's easy
of
to remember.
LA.
Remember this? Left, liberal, right, red.
Okay.
So since you know, the
I
right,
just actually,
this is
I
actually how I did. Since you know the right is red, what color are the liberals? Blue. That's blue.
blue.
Yeah. Left, lib. Right,
No,
red.
I just think of the hat. Great marketing on Trumpy's part. The
Oh,
red
so
hat.
red.
Yeah. Great marketing. And he watches the show because he's so Kiki coded.
Bing, bing, boom.
You know what the liberals wear that are blue? The fucking surgical masks. They do. It's not a joke. Ask anyone in the chat. That's their fucking MAGA. Ask anyone. That's why they do it.
Hi, Ice Dancer. Hi, doll.
I love Ice Dancer. That's a chick, right?
Yes, she's such a sweetheart. We said Jinx. Did I miss out on any Kiki coins? I'm running low. You know what? As mayor of New York, my first thing, I'm gonna go ahead and give you some Kiki coins. 1 million Kiki coins for you. Just for saying.
Wow. Tell them they get an autograph Kiki coin when they go to the library, like our boy Luke just got. He loved it.
Oh, yeah. And go to the merch store and you know what? And then give me your address. I'll send you an autographed Kiki coin.
No, the In Hot Water Library itself.
The In Hot Water Library.
That's a much better return.
Okay, there you go. Right. The merch store, I don't send out the merch. Push-ups, thank you for the $4.99. Please don't tell me you've never heard of communism. I don't think I can face palm that hard. I know it's bad. I couldn't exactly. It's like everyone is the same and we're like one big. I don't know how to describe it. Again, political layman. And I actually was really good in history in high school and in college. How would I define that? Like we're all one and there's we all have to be the same, or is that socialism? Gino, now you're not perked up. Explain it. How could I define it? You interrupted me for about 20 minutes, and now I ask you for the definition of communism because I can't think of it.
It's like when it's a collective. It's
Okay,
like,
I said that.
It's the opposite of capitalism, basically.
Okay, yeah.
It's New York City. It's YouTube.
Where I'm the mayor.
It's YouTube.
I got
Everyone is told how to live, and they're like, "We'll give you." Like YouTube's like, "Hey, we'll give you streaming, but you have to."
All right.
Our
Yes,
rules."
I got it.
Okay, I don't think you do.
I said I got it when you said it's all. Yes, it's collective. I really was. I didn't have a a definition at hand, but I basically said what you said.
What did we purchase with Seward's Folly?
Kiki bucks. Take a nap. Just take a nap.
You're talking to like we stream with push-ups and max loads.
Michaeline.
We're not good at history.
Michaeline says, I said I was great in history. I got all A's in history in college and in high school. I did. I studied. Do I care? No. California is basically a conservative state.
It is.
The cities are liberal. Arnold is a Republican. Got it. Thank you, Michaeline.
So he was a Republican?
Yeah, I thought so.
I thought so, but I wasn't willing to wait. Who said that?
My mom. Just like Pratt Daddy.
I went like this. Ah! I'm serious.
Ay. Well, that's been a rabble-rousing topic there. I guess, you know what? I'm just happy to see somebody real and from reality television trying to make a difference. Just doesn't want his house to burn down again. I think that's a great platform to run on. And when I run for mayor, take me down to Kiki City where the grass is green and Kiki's pretty. I think it has legs. I think it has legs. We'll do a group meetup where we dance, sing, and do a fireworks show. And we'll throw Kiki bucks into the air. We'll put them in like one of those t-shirt guns. Just everywhere. We'll put the merch. If you haven't gotten your merch yet, I don't know what you're doing. There it is.
How can I be watching the Masters when Hackamania started today?
Oh my God. That's crazy. You know what? I'm sorry. We should have fuck the masters. The Hackavania. Probably gonna be fun. There you go. There you go for all of your Kiki merch. And when I'm mayor, I'll give everyone an untoward t-shirt. That's not distracting at all. Bob, thank you for the $4.99. It's where the government takes control of property. Thank you, Bob. That's not good. That sounds bad. Obviously, we know it has a negative connotation. I am not a political lady. It grosses me. Politics are icky. They're icky. Unless, there's a reality television star, which I guess is our president, isn't it? So Spencer is not unlike Mr. Bing, 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 Kiki coded Trumpy, right?
Bing, bing, boom.
Say what you want about Donald. At least he keeps it interesting, which sounds pretty terrifying. But I think there are worse people. Push-ups. Thank you for the $1.99. I'm going to boo you at your next show. Push-ups. What did I do? I don't no one wants communism. No one said that whatsoever. Bob, thank you for the $4.99. I forgot about Arnold, but he was barely a Republican. Oh, see, he wasn't Republican enough for Bob. Well, I'll make it up to you with a Kiki bond. You guys boo me all you want, push-ups. That's right. I'll still cheer you because I am going to be your mayor. Ay. Push-ups. Come back. I don't know. I think I basically said the definition. I just needed to double check. All right, ladies and gentlemen. What else here? This is fun. Nikki Glazer. It's funny now that you think of her last name. Michaeline, there she goes. That's because Maria was a Democrat. Got it. So it's kind of cool. They were kind of like in the middle. He would do something and then maybe they would talk about it. He'd be like, okay, but Maria says, that's more of a French accent. It says this. So that's kind of a cool dynamic. I like it. Maria, who was related to the Kennedys. That's right. He had to straddle the fence. Michaeline, you're killing it today. You want to just come take over? It's not a political podcast, ladies and gents. So forgive me if I don't always get things completely right. But we had to talk about Spencer. Nikki Glazer. Let's talk about her. How about that? One of these days I'm going to surprise you. It's going to be a KeaNOON, and I'm just going to make Michaeline do it. I think you'll like that better. Gonna say, Mom, get up. It's noon. You're doing KeaNOON. Then, she can talk about the topic she wants to talk about. I think that'll be great. We'll do it once a week. Oh, Nikki Glazer. And then, of course, we have an Architectural Digest and an Inside the Bag. But let's see what Nikki Glazer, who was on the hit podcast, why is it slipping my mind? Call Her Daddy with Alex Cooper. She is not, apparently people are kind of like falling out of love with Alex Cooper. I did hear on one of the hot gossip websites, but I still enjoy her podcast. She has a lot of good guests. So, and she has a massive fan base.
Realizing how untalented she is.
Yeah. Michaeline says, I will just stare. What do you think I do? Whee! Nikki Glazer kind of likes it when boyfriend Kiss Convoy hooks up with other women. It's just what I'm into. Now that is shocking. And I did not listen to this episode yet. that's a very open and honest thing to say. And although, I mean, there are no rules these days. And although, like, I don't understand that. Good for her, I guess. Nikki Glazer is coming clean about her fetishes. The comedian revealed, I kind of like it when her boyfriend, Chris Convoy, hooks up with other women. I don't know if this works. Does it truly ever work to have an open relationship? I can't. Ugh, that's crazy. I like that she's open and honest, though. That's cool. The comedian revealed, I kind of like it when her boyfriend, Chris Convoy, hooks up with other women. In a relationship, I don't really care if my boyfriend were to hook up. Nikki! She shared on Wednesday's episode of the Call Her Daddy podcast. Okay. And I love Nikki Glazer. She's absolutely hilarious. But that is not a two-way street. I'm not someone who likes to hook up when I am in a relationship. I am not particularly old-fashioned at all. Even for me, that is quite modern. How could you deal with that? I don't understand that at all. I don't understand that. Yeah. Ay. But that is not a two-way street. I'm not someone who likes to hook up when I'm in a relationship. I don't really care about that, but I don't care if someone else were to. In fact, I kind of like it. That's crazy. But more power to you, girlfriend. The Golden Globes host 41 then explained that when she met Convoy in 2013, she would always ask him about past hookups and girlfriends and how they got together. Interesting. That's like what they tell you not to do. Like if somebody talks about their exes too much, isn't that like a red flag? But she like, I want to know. I like her. She's so quirky. Like, how did you first know you liked each other? I loved that, Glazer explained, confessing that it made her horny to think about him doing that with other girls, which I get. I guess that could be a fetish. Like, yeah, people have that, like, what do you call it? Sort of like cuck fetish or something. So no harm, no shade. But you got to be a confident person like Breer. Stay confident, people. And if she were going to talk about it, this would be the podcast to do it on because they get into it. Like, how did you first know you liked each other? I loved that, Glazer explained, confessing that it made her horny to think about him doing that with other girls. Oh, God. So I'd ask about all of his girlfriends or anyone he had hooked up with, all the details about it, and it would really be like foreplay for me. I would get revved up talking about it, she continued. Oh, good for her. She knows what she's into. When she got bored with his stories, she asked him to get some more, noting, I want a guy that other girls want. Now I get that. Okay. Just like Eugene. And they do. Charming motherfucker.
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
See? What is going on here, Mylene? Keanu, should I go on a cruise with Ray DeVito? This is not Ray DeVito. And stop saying things to my mom. It would be funny if you went on a cruise with Ray DeVito. You'd have to pay. Keanu, should I go on a ignore them? Cucks are not confident, right? So maybe I don't know. Keanu, I would totally French kiss your sexy mom. Who says that at 1:37 in the afternoon? Who says such a thing? Michaeline, do you still stop this? Oh. When she got bored with his story, she asked him to go get some more, noting, I want a guy that other girls want. I don't understand it, but I live your life, girl. Glazer explained that Convoy must explain their arrangement to other women and has to refrain from kissing them. This is, oh my God, this is so salacious and sassy. Nikki. But you know what? She is a comic, and I guess maybe it makes for interesting stories. Wow. There have been some interesting things that were fun for me to hear about and experience, and fun for him too, she admitted. I just want, it's just what I'm into. Good for you. Open and honest. That's cool. If it works, it works. If it works, if you work it. She's way prettier than him, though. I mean, he looks like sort of a dish rag, right? Also, she's fucking busy. She's booked and busy. She's like, yeah, you know what? Go fuck somebody else and tell me about it. Just don't kiss them. I can't understand it, I guess, but no kink shaming. And I like how she's honest about it. So interesting. I'm sorry for gatekeeping Michaeline. I'm sorry, everyone. Yeah, he's like a little bub. She's like, va va voom. The star, however, draws the line at emotional connection, right? You don't want, we all know about Sal's wife's emotional friend. If a guy has a sexual connection with a girl and he was to use protection and just have sex for a night, I literally wouldn't care if my husband did that, Glazer explained. So maybe he doesn't want to do it, but she wouldn't care. I don't know why. If he were to watch The Wire with her do crossword puzzles or send memes and stuff, I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? That's our thing. That's funny. The not safe with Nikki Glazer creator added, emotional cheating would hurt me. Yeah, of course. Of course. I didn't realize they'd been together for so long. Keeping it spicy, I guess. Glazer and Convoy first met over a decade ago while working together on her MTV show, Nikki and Sarah Live. All right. Didn't she pay you for a roast joke, Gene?
Yes.
What was it?
Because I wrote for Bonnie during a roast battle at a comic thing. She's like, you should use this joke for Gene.
He wrote for Bonnie, and then he.
I wrote for all those people,
yeah.
But I'm just bragging because I remember. And she was doing the roast of Jeffrey Ross.
And somebody said, you should use this joke. It's Gino's, and she called and asked
Jeffrey
you.
Ross
Yeah.
was like Hitler. No one gave a fuck about him until he started roasting people.
And she called and asked.
So she's like, can I have that joke? And I said, you know me. I'm like, are you fucking with me?
Yes.
And she fucking used it in a rule of 3, and it was the third thing. She amped it up. Like, she fucking made it even better.
She made it her own.
She propped it up.
Yeah. I love Nikki Glazer. Yeah.
She just launched it.
She launched it.
So fucking good.
That's very cool, Gene. And no, I mean, the Golden Globes, just let her host it forever. Don't ever get another host. I don't care who you are. Explaining their lengthy on and off relationship, Glazer told Howard Stern that she's just terrible at committing to anything forever. I get it. I think forever just makes me think of no other adventures. It's just kind of admitting defeat, she said in 2024, before revealing that she and Convoy have broken up 5 times in 10 years. Ooh, tumultuous. Maybe that's because he's fucking other women. At her request. I'm just teasing. At her request. No, it's not that he's having sex with them. It's like, you watched The Wire with somebody else. How dare you? How dare you? I get it. The emotional thing, it's not about the boning. It's like, wait, but you said that you know, you can't watch Survivor with them. That's our thing. I get that. I think forever just makes me think of no other adventures. It's just like it's just kind of admitting defeat, she said in 2024 before revealing that she and Convoy have broken up 5 times in 10 years. Our breaks have gone from maybe 2 days to one break was 3 years long. I love it. Good for you, Nikki. I love open and honest people. Who cares? 1:30 French kiss time. She's flirting with my chat. Michaelina's she's a goddamn icon. She's just an icon. She is. All right, I have to pee. Then, God, we have so much. What's been an hour and 40 minutes? Maybe it's an architectural digest time. What do you guys think? Vote for me for mayor. Take me down to Kiki City, where the grass is green and Kiki's pretty. Watch Miranda Priestley while I pee. I'll be RB. 1, 2, and 3.
Where are the belts for this? Why is no one ready?
Here. It's a tough call. They're so different.
Something funny?
No, nothing's, it's just that both those belts look exactly the same to me. I'm still learning about this stuff and,
This stuff? Oh, okay. I see. You think this has nothing to do with you. You go to your closet and you select, I don't know, that lumpy blue sweater, for instance, because you're trying to tell the world that you take yourself too seriously to care about what you put on your back. But what you don't know is that that sweater is not just blue. It's not turquoise. It's not lapis. It's actually cerulean. And you're also blithely unaware of the fact that in 2002, Oscar de la Renta did a collection of cerulean gowns. And then I think it was Yves Saint Laurent, wasn't it, who showed cerulean military jackets? I think we need a jacket here. And then cerulean quickly showed up in the collections of 8 different designers. And then it filtered down through the department stores and then trickled on down into some tragic casual corner where you no doubt fished it out of some clearance bin. However, that blue represents millions of dollars and countless jobs. And it's sort of comical how you think that you've made a choice that exempts you from the fashion industry when in fact you're wearing a sweater that was selected for you by the people in this room from a pile of stuff.
From a pile of stuff. Oh, I cannot wait to see the new The Devil Wears Prada. My God. My God. Right, Anne? Right, Anne?
It isn't fair.
And I hear they snubbed Adrian Grenier. I don't think he's in the new movie. They could have written Adrian in. It's crazy. Push-ups, thank you for the $1.99. Why does it seem like every here is a drunk? Everyone here is a drunk? It's because I'm the mayor. I'm the mayor of Kikiville. We're drunk on Kiki. Right? That's my campaign slogan. Get drunk on Kiki. Kiki for mayor. Push-ups, 1 million Kiki bucks for you. Right? Push-ups? What did I miss? Nothing. Yeah, I think we got to do an architectural digest time. How about that? We love doing these. Tell me once we start watching this if you think you've seen this before. La 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 la. Bing 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 bing. I was watching a little bit of this today. I think I've been saying we're gonna do Bobby Flay, but I don't know if we have yet. Where are you? We love these. We have to find, even though all of the homes are absolute. Well, I mean, except for remember like Dita Von Teese's home. It's just funny how they are. It's Gene's speech to texting. Sorry. It's all right. I can't think when the I can't try to think and nothing happens. Open door AD. Open door. Where are you? Bum ba bum ba bum 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 bum. La 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 la. Where are you, Bobby? Bobby! We love to do this. We love to judge them because they're so odd. And we like to try and find something that we dislike about their homes, although it's difficult. And Bobby Flay is so odd and oddly handsome. Here he is. Let's check out Bobby Flay, shall we? Wee! Wee! Hi, Bobby. Let's mute her for a second because I don't want the music to be on there. Hi. Hey, AD. Welcome to my New York City apartment. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing. Now, once he starts talking, we'll put the soaking tub. Oh, my God. All right. Let's start in the kitchen.
Lived here, you would open the door and you'd be into the kitchen. Now I have this cool vestibule that we just built. My designer, Olivia Jane, drew this on a piece of paper one day after we were looking at some Parisian.
All right. What's the first things that we see here? This is a bachelor pad. I don't know. Is Bobby Flay married? Alexa, is Bobby Flay married? Oh, he just got married in 2025. When was this? I don't know. So maybe he hasn't glammed his apartment. It's not that it's a very beautiful apartment. I have some bones to pick, but this is definitely not a she shed. It's not like Kate Upton and her husband, right? That was female for sure. He loves men. He loves cooking. And Giada.
Apartments. It really is like a little jewel box. You have like the distressed mirrors.
That was, you know what? That was distressed mirrors. Let's slow her down a little bit. How about that? Do.
You have the stained glass that you can kind of see through, but not quite.
Quiet.
Decade. I just renovated the apartment. Just
look at all those spices. And what do you need cookbooks for, Bobby? All right. I hate to shit on this. I have trouble because we always know that AD comes in and they stage the place, but it would make sense if Bobby Flay had, you know, a giant bowl of fruit there. You know what I mean? Like, typically they like bring in 200 apples and just put them on your counter for no reason. But if anyone were going to have like fruit with just one random orange sitting there, it would be Bobby Flay. Do you think they did that because he's a redhead with orange hair? And do you think his cabinets are teak? The tiles are tiling. We love the backsplash. If that's not a Le Cornu stove, I don't know. Then I don't know what Bobby Flay is doing. And do we have a teak butcher block cutting board? Are you talking about me or Bobby? Oh, Adrian Grenier. Yes, he was a whiny brat in that movie. You're right. Let's see, Bobby. Look at all of his spices. You don't need the cookbooks. All right. What do we like about this? We like the island. You know what? I didn't think that I would love these. They're probably teak. All we hear about on Architectural Digest is teak cabinets. It sort of looks like a ship, but he is a man. So maybe it's kind of like it's like a boy house. All right. I'm all right with that. All right. You tell us about it, Bobby.
Recently, so it's got a kind of new look. But one of the things I love is the bone.
Ah!
Renovated the apartment just recently, so it's got a kind of new look.
Oh, be still my heart. The leather, it's not that many splashes of color, but it is a boy apartment. A little too much beige, but look at the gorgeous chandelier. Bobby. You know what? If you were not a rich and famous chef, you wouldn't have this apartment, and thus you wouldn't probably get laid that much. But you seem like a really cool guy, and good for you.
But one of the things I love is the bones of this building. This building is over 100 years old, and it's free.
I love boning in this building. It's great.
First incarnation, many of the buildings in this neighborhood, including this one, were like tea, coffee, and spice warehouses. And I just love.
Hi, Zool. Keanu, your cooking is straight up magical. Every dish you make is packed with flavor and love. Yes, I am. I'm just like Bobby Flay. And your humor, absolute gold. You keep us all laughing while serving up perfection. We will do another cooking with Kiki this weekend, by the way, because we Saturday or the birthday party. But it's in the day. It's in the day, so Saturday night. Yeah. We have to try out our new teak cutting board that Matt Fugatti sent us for my sous chef so that he can do prep work while I, as the head chef, use the fabulous butcher block cutting board that he also sent us. This is gorgeous. I love these curtains. I love these. I love the bar cart. He's got a green plant. Is it a little, okay. Is it a little dull? If Architectural Digest didn't come in with some daisies, maybe. But this, oh, God, I love a long ass table, not a round one, a long one. At my wedding, I had one giant long table in the middle. I love that. That is so fucking cool. Bobby. Who knew you were so stylish, Bobby?
The sort of open air kind of loft-like feeling. Somebody who cooks in kitchens, we always feel like we're cooking in a submarine. It's nice to come home.
Does it feel like that? What are you standing in? Isn't that a kitchen? I know he means at a restaurant. At a restaurant where they probably do garbage floor. Like every restaurant.
Home to some breath.
It's a little modern. Also, do we need this many? What do you call those? Those things where you mush up things? I don't think you typically. How many of them do you need, Bobby? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You need 8 of them on display. You should have told them, like, these are my. Let's just put 1. He has 8. What are those called? You have 8 of them sitting there? That's stupid.
It was really important for me to have lots of sort of landing area. And that's one of the things that I think that people underestimate when they're building kitchens, sort of landing area. And that's one of the things.
That is ridiculous. What are those called if you're still here? Where you like grind up the spices. He has 8 of them. That's stupid. You have a lot of space for all of your, what are those? Mortar and he'll probably say it. He'll be like, whatever it is.
I think that people underestimate when they're building kitchens. You need places to put things and work on. So first of all, I have a Blue Star stove here, which is
That's not a Le Cornu. Shame on you. And I love his like, oh, I'm a lowly Bobby Flay. I have a copper like old pot that I just keep here because I've got, you know, keeps all the flavor in it. Put me potatoes in it. It looks very old world. But I do love the tile is tiling. The backsplash is backsplashing. Very cool. I love a sassy dark blue navy moment, but it's not a Le Cornu stove. And then he's like, look, it's just, oh, I left me a ratty old copper pot here. Oh, no, Bobby.
basically as close to a professional stove that you can have. It has a lot of firepower. I like to cook for lots of people. I love this material here, the backsplash.
Backsplash is backsplashing. Like I said, I love that navy color. Bobby, you are so handsome with your damn apartment. Thank you. It depends on the sun here in the afternoon. We have to put the shades in certain places.
You want a material that you can wash easily, but also you want something that looks cool. My first oven.
That is fabulous. I feel like I'm in, I don't know, Hogwarts or something, but also Restoration Hardware. Those aren't your daisies. They brought those to you. No notes. Sorry, Bobby. I'm trying, but I have no notes.
It was actually an easy bake oven. I saw a commercial. I was like, wait a second. You can bake a cake from a light bulb? I have to see this for myself. So I asked my parents for an easy bake oven, and
what the fuck is he talking about? Is he telling us how he became a chef? He's like, Mommy, I want an easy bake oven. Is that why? All it took? That's what it took? Bobby Flay. When did you know you wanted to be a chef? Well, I saw that you could cook a cake with a light bulb. An easy bake oven. A Bobby bake oven.
clearly I wanted to be a chef. I just didn't know it probably at that point. I was watching a lot of Julia Child and the Galloping Gourmet. This is just literally a handful of cookbooks that I have. I have cookbooks everywhere.
Like, we get it. You're a chef. You're famous. You're a famous fucking chef. Beat Bobby Flay was a great show. I loved when they almost, I loved when they didn't beat him. It was always really fun. It would be like, Bobby's going to try and make your signature dish. And then, I mean, a lot of the time, this is like something these people work towards. This is their signature dish at their, you know, like little diner or something, or like restaurant, or they've put sweat and blood and tears into. And then Bobby is like, oh, what? You want to, we're making eggs Benedict. I got that. And then they do a blind taste test with some judges, and Bobby would beat them. Like, I almost want to say a majority of the time. It was so sad. That's a high risk cooking competition. Beat Bobby Flay with the thing that you cook the best. That could ruin your reputation. We get it, Bobby. We get it. Who puts cookbook? We get it. You're a chef. You don't need to put cookbooks on your coffee table. All right. You killed the dreams of so many people in that show, Beat Bobby Flay. You really did. I'd be like, this is the best chili recipe south of the Mason-Dixon line. And then they'd say, you're making chili. And Bobby's like, and then they're like, this one's better. No, turns out it's Bobby's. Oh, no. We get it, Bobby. You don't have to show off.
I'm just going to give you a quick tip. Your spices don't last forever. So if it's been a couple of years, you might want to replace them because they
Thanks.
probably don't taste the way they should. Of course, I have a bunch of different knives.
That sounded like a sword. It went.
Change my knives from time to time. I love this knife. I just love the design of it. I love the feel.
All right, we'll make it a little faster. How about that?
This olive wood on here. I always have a really great.
What the fuck is the purpose of a knife that's shaped like that? Actually, I guess that would make sense. It's like where your knuckles go. All right, Bobby, we get it. You have all the coolest kitchen cooking things.
Cutting board. This is one I use all the time. It's very, very thick and dense. And so when I'm cutting, it feels like
Bobby.
It feels like it has a lot of heft to it. So I have 2 cats. They are Maine Coons, so they are big cats. I love when people say to me, I can't believe your cat is on your kitchen counter. You try to keep your cat off a kitchen counter. When you
That's true. Michaeline knows. Mortar and pestle. Thank you. I couldn't think of it. He has 8 of them sitting there. And Michaeline knows this best too. You can't keep, if you have a fabulous kitchen island like Michaeline, hers is bigger than that one. You can't keep Kit from sitting up there and lounging. He's like, you try it. A mortar and pestle. Pestle.
figure that out, let me know. Then we have all my mocajetes here.
The fuck did he just call them? Mocajetes? Okay, you're fancy. We have all of my mocajetes here. That's too much. It's too much cooking stuff. Okay, listen, I love, Green Day and comedy and fashion. You don't see, I mean, I have my little Green Day thing here. But if I just kept, if I kept all of my Kiki bucks, if I wallpapered my living room in Kiki bucks, I think people would be like, okay, we get it. You smash things up in your mocajetes. Then we all have all my mocajetes here. Okay. Oh, us lowly people. We just called it that, but he said the actual word. All right, cool. You need all of those. They do look sort of fabulous, but I don't think you keep them there full time, Bobby. I think you're lying to us.
Mocajetes obviously are important to me because I use them to cook in, to make sauces, to make salsas. This one I actually just got. I was in Mexico City about a month ago. I was walking down the street, went to this little boutique, and it's just so gorgeous. I mean, look how pretty.
Ew. It's like those little gruesome small groupings of round things. Yucky, yucky, yucky. Goose flesh. Yucky, yucky. It's not beautiful. Ew. Like a pomegranate. Yuck.
So here are my.
Oh my God. All my pots and pans are so haphazard because that's a boy house. No, they're not. They did that. This looks like why is everything reminding me of Harry Potter? Oh yeah, I don't really care that much. I just sort of throw them in there. No, you don't.
Pots and pans. In terms of my restaurant influence to my home, I have things like this, where it's like these little individual cast iron pans. One of the dishes I do all the time is where
How many people are you having over? Oh, Michaeline has one. She has a mortar and pestle. But she doesn't have 8 of them. She doesn't have 8 sitting on her kitchen island. That's ridiculous. You know what? He probably does have a lot of friends. And they probably do want to come over for dinner. All right, can we get out of the fucking kitchen now? Thanks, Bobby. Oh, quiet.
I love kind of the smooth edges of it, but it's not perfectly cut. So I kind of like that rustic feel to it. I just think it's just so beautiful.
Yes, it's an old wooden door. It is rustic, but those aren't your daisies. They're not your daisies. He has yet 20 grand worth of fucking pans. We get it. You like to cook. He's the thinnest man on earth, but okay, we have 85 pans. Beat Bobby Flay was a horrible show in the best way. These people work their whole lives to perfect this dish, and it's their signature dish. He doesn't even know what they're gonna make, and he goes, "Oh yeah, huevos rancheros, I could do that." And then he beats them. It would be like somebody from a small, they have a family run for generations little Mexican restaurant, and they have the best huevos rancheros. But no, Bobby's like, "Oh yeah, sure, I could do that." That he would beat them. It's horrible. High stakes that show was. He gets them for free. That probably is true.
See all the grain from the wood. So this chandelier I bought when I moved into this apartment. It's a very famous
That is sassy as hell.
lighting designer called Ochre. Each one of these individual glass drops kind of reflects.
Mommy, it's like yours. Michaeline has one like that. It's round, not an oval. But Mom, this is giving Michaeline's Architectural Digest vibes. Ooh, when I visit, let's do an open door AD at Michaeline's house. She has a chandelier just like that, but a circle over her kitchen island where she does not keep 8 mortar and pestles. But the cat does get up.
The light coming from the bulbs in this really cool way. I had these chairs
Why don't you light it up then? Why don't you flip the switch? Why is it off?
made 10 years ago, and then just recently I changed the upholstery. I love the design of these chairs. I think they're gorgeous. I almost never cook and plate each dish for people like you would get in a restaurant. I always serve family style. One of the world's
Oh, you're just a regular guy.
great dishes is paella. It's a beautiful
Paella. Right. Did you do a Beat Bobby Flay paella episode? This man is a monster in a good way, but a monster.
full dish. You can cook it in one big pan. You can basically feed the world with paella. That's the idea.
I love paella. My dad and I make that sometimes. And we ate it in Spain. I love paella. Crispy rice at the bottom. Yummy, yummy. Oh, all right. What do we think about this? We get it. You like to cook. Then you have what? Are these matches? This sofa is sofaing. It's fabulous. I know he's like a bachelor. It's a little muted. And I never know how I feel about these coffee tables that are like, there's 2 of them. Listen, obviously this is a beautiful place, but we have to nitpick a little bit. And I'm over his daisies and chrysanthemums. He didn't put those there. It's ridiculous. Or whatever those are.
Of this apartment. And this is where Olivia really did some of her best work. All we did was we changed the direction of
Okay, it's a little bit like a Delta lounge, right? Like it's a little yeah, it's a little Delta loungy. I'll say that. We have to nitpick.
of the dining table. The idea was to make this room much more inclusive. Now everybody gravitates here. I love vintage furniture, especially things from like the 60s, 70s.
That is so fucking cool. I love the browns. I love there's no harsh edges. This is very difficult to nitpick. What are all these cookbooks? What do you need them for? So you can, so people don't beat Bobby Flay?
What we have here is a collection of that. You'll see the said sofa. It has this very recognizable style. It's like individual pieces.
He has 8 of them. How much smashing and grinding does he need to do? It's so true. That's stupid, Bobby. Michaeline, that's the funniest thing ever. 1 million Kiki coins for Michaeline. Wow. Push-ups, what's in the Bible? Wailing and mashing of Bobby Flay's mortar and pestles.
Is put together almost like a snake. You can actually reshape this in lots of different ways. And then we found these amazing chairs.
Sassy as hell. All right. Okay, Mad Men. Okay, I'm here. No notes. Fabulous. I have nothing bad to say. Very mid-century modern.
They all kind of work together, but they all came from very different places. This light is from the Netherlands.
This lady's from the Netherlands. Shut up. It's gorgeous, but shut up.
After Olivia showed me what she wanted the living room to feel like, I said to her, I'm going to find a light that I think can tie this whole thing together. The inspiration behind
We could have done one pop of color here behind the television, right? I mean, could we do a peacock green or something? Everything is very droll, very beige, very muted. And I know it's a boy run home with 1,000 pots and pans, $20,000 worth of pots and pans. Snake couch can fit a lot of snakes. It's like we could do one pop of color. Or boys don't like that. I don't know, but he is married now, so you're gonna have to she shed it up a little bit. She said by the sea shed.
the bookshelf. To me, it's about the materials, right? So you have this really gorgeous wood, but then you have the juxtaposition.
What's he got there? Eating out loud. What's in that cookbook? My Mexican kitchen, eating out loud. Okay, I'm just eating out loud. That sounds rude. I hope you're not eating out loud. He's eating out loud, you guys. Who wrote that? Let's look it up. Eating out loud. Cookbook recipes. Who wrote it? If it's him, I'll die. If Bobby Flay wrote this cookbook, then I will die. Oh, thank God. Eating Out Loud is by Eden Grinch Pan. Wait, he's got pan in the name. Features over 100 vibrant Middle Eastern inspired recipes focused on bold flavors, fresh herbs, tahini. Now this explains all of the smashing and grinding. Eating Out Loud. What a stupid name. What a stupid name for a cookbook. It sounds untoward. Stuttering John probably eats out loud.
Position of this steel. I even love the rivets here. I think
He has a carbone book.
bar cart is important. There's something.
Bar cart, sassy as hell. Love it. No notes. Gold. Ugh. The man probably makes a fabulous cocktail. I'm not going to lie.
I don't know, James Bond about it. I like to pour myself a little.
It's not very James Bond. It's more like maybe. Okay.
A little sip and call it a night.
Shut up. What's this?
I decided to turn it into kind of like a hangout area, something that's like a little more cozy.
No notes. Again, why does it feel like a very sassy airport lounge, though? Look at that damn bar. Everything is, look at all the teak. The teak. Hi. Hi, Aaron James' sister. Hi. Love you, Aaron James. I like smashing and grinding. Aaron James. Gino says hi. He says hi.
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
I like the wall art. I like whatever this is. I don't know what he said he turned this room into. Maybe I should slow it down a little bit again. Let's make it slow. I like when they talk slow.
Then my living room, just so you understand, this is not part of the designer's.
It just makes him sound drunk. Now he's drunk. I can't believe that you put that. I saw that earlier and I looked away. That is so ratchet.
Why is it ratchet?
You put a tack into your cigar.
So I could get the fucking cancer part. What's the face?
I love you.
Do you want your other vape?
I love you.
Which vape do you want? That one or this one? So you can kiss me again and I can taste faggot apple
Stop.
tobacco.
What does that say?
Faggot apple
Stop. What does that say?
Keanu kiss.
Get out.
Can I get a sign?
Get out, tack man.
Can I get a sign that
Get
says-
out, tack man. No. Get out. We do not use that word in Keanu Cast Studio. Get out. He put a tack in his cigar. Choke on it. It looks like it does look like a Starbucks. It's so welcome to Starbucks. It so does. There's something about it that's very like a coffee house, like a corporate. It's a little he needs a pop of color. Like the only thing in the house that looks lived in is the pans, you know?
Inspiration. This is from Cats.
Ew. What's that? Is he going to say cats getting their claws? That's really high up. How'd they do that?
Getting their claws into this wall cover.
Bubble machine! The bubble machine! Look at the bubbles! That is the best $10 I ever spent. It's dripping! Get out!
I don't know how this. Walk right through my
It's a madhouse. Push-ups, thank you for the $1.99. Reminder, people think Kiki can control Gino's mouth. Yes, and I can't. I can't. You tell him not to say something, he will say it loudly and with confidence. I can't. No matter how hard I try. But we love him.
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
Push-ups 1 million Kiki bucks for you. Oh, the bubble machine. Cooking with Kiki. What you give me suggestions. What do you want to see Eugene and I, my sous chef? I'm head chef. What do you want to see us cook this weekend? I'm not over this. The cats jumped up that high to scratch into his wallpaper. I don't understand that. You tell us.
If you have cats, don't put anything on your wall that they can get their claws into,
That's high up.
because they will. I have lots of bird.
Oh, look at all my golden globes. I mean, I don't know why I'm trashing him. What an achievement. Beat Bobby Flay season 1, beat Bobby Flay season 2, beat Bobby Flay season 3, beat Bobby Flay season 4, beat Bobby Flay season 5. He beat all of them. Okay. I can't do leg of lamb. Not a lamb gal. But and also within reason, what would you like us to see? What would you like to see us cook? Oh, spray lemon spray or citrus so they won't scratch. Tell my mommy that. Michaeline, spray lemon spray or citrus so they won't scratch. You can beat him with his pestles. I'm sure that the poor people that were beat by Bobby Flay in that show, they wanted to beat him with the pestles. Like, this is my livelihood. And you humiliated me. I can do leg guitar.
I like to drink bourbon. I like tequila, mezcal, things like that. I've been lucky enough to win a couple of Emmys.
Oh, okay. Excuse me. They're Emmys, not Golden Globes. Stupid. I've been lucky enough to win just a couple of Emmys.
I never know what to do with.
There's like 8 of them. You have more Emmys than your mortar and pestles. Don't be so coy and demure, Bobby.
them, so I just push them against the wall.
Oh, he's like, I'm so embarrassed. I just sort of pushed him against the wall. They're underneath like a spotlight, Bobby. He's like, yeah, I just sort of threw him in a corner. Put him where your pans are. And then tell me that you're embarrassed by your Emmys. Like guitar. I'm so embarrassed by my Emmys. These stupid things. I just put them underneath some lighting in the room of the house where everyone parties, you know. Oh.
And then there's some Breeders' Cup trophies there from horse racing, which my family's been involved in for generations. One of them is for a horse that I raced in the Breeders' Cup, and her name was Pizza Bianca, and she won.
What? What are you talking about, Bobby? Her name was Pizza Bianca. I race a horse. Her name is, he said that with a straight face. Her name is Pizza Bianca, and she's my soul. I fucking Pizza Bianca. He's embarrassed by his Emmys that he put under a spotlight in the bar. But he's very proud of Pizza Bianca. We're all Pizza Bianca. Beat Pizza Bianca. Like beat Bobby Flay. You can't. Pizza Bianca is the Bobby Flay of horse racing. Can't. Her name is Pizza Bianca. How do you say it with a Bobby? Bobby.
On a really important race, so she gets a trophy.
I do refrigerate my reds. I agree with that.
Do refrigerate my reds, you know, at like 55 degrees, something like that. I love Brunello di Montalcino. If I may.
Shut up. Where are we going next? Okay, the bathroom moment. Now, I have yes, it may have the most fabulous soaking tub. We love a soaking tub. One day I'll have a soaking tub. One day I'll have a soaking tub. One day I'll have a soaking tub. Hey. But I can't abide by this marble on the walls. I'm disturbed. That's too much. I said you needed a little bit of character and stuff going on in your Starbucks of a home. And while that's the most fucking beautiful, is it copper? Is it made of, I don't know, like mother of pearl? I don't know. Is that even a thing? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck this soaking tub is made of. But what are we doing with the walls? I don't want to feel anxious soaking in the bathtub. It's not teak. I don't know what the hell it's made of. It's made of fabulousness and glory and beauty. He could afford this soaking tub because he shamed all of the people's signature recipes. Now, what's going on here, Bobby?
You can see it actually has.
It's copper. Okay.
It's kind of like this bluish green.
I'm not. My nipples are hard. Like I have literal goose flesh from looking at this soaking tub. I can't. It's so beautiful. Bobby! And then you had to ruin it with your weird marble walls. Hi, Petunia. Petunia, you want to get in the... What a thing to say to a cat. Like get in the soaking tub? Thanks for bringing the bubbles. He doesn't have a bespoke. It's just it's made of anxiety. It's not a bespoke soaking tub. Who was that? Like, Maggie Gyllenhaal and Peter Sarsgaard. They had 8 bespoke fireplaces. They were all bespoke. Those two were kooky as hell. Oh, it is made of anxiety.
Into it works beautifully.
The walls. Why? That is not right. It's scaring me. I love a soaking tub. I'm sorry. I need one in my life. It's what I deserve. One day I'll have one. We had one growing up. A clawfoot soaking tub. It was fabulous. It was fabulous. Shush. That is a terror. Ah!
Spectacular. The copper on the...
I can't. Who did this? Ah! How do you even see? How do you even see? This is traumatizing. It is. Ah! No. I can't. I can't. Doesn't that make you just sick to your it looks dangerous. It does look dangerous. Bobby. That is not appetizing. Who said to do this? I'm scared. You ruined this beautiful bluish, greenish copper soaking tub with these hideous walls. This is not a place to relax. This is a place to, I don't know. Hi, I'm Bobby Flay, and I like to be anxious while I take a bath. I want some marble on the walls that looks like a Rorschach blot. It's satanic. It is satanic. La 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 la. Bobby, no. Barf. Barfy Flay. You fucked up your bathroom with that beautiful tub. Here's your bedroom. Oh, good. The bedroom is another Starbucks.
Midnight blue sofa at the end of my bed.
I do love midnight blue. You could also call it navy, but if you want to be fancy, Bobby.
Where I can get up and watch the news in the morning, gets my day going. Olivia Jane designed this.
Shut up about Olivia. I don't know why I'm being mean to Olivia. Okay. Are those fucking sconces on the headboard? I have goose flesh again. I'm disgusted. Those are sconces nailed to his headboard. Stop, Bobby. Someone stop him.
This headboard, which frames the bed and sets the tone for the room.
he nailed sconces on his tufted fabric headboard. And let me guess, is that a fucking cooking book? You need to lull yourself to sleep with a few recipes? I'm getting angry, and I don't know why. But if we don't nitpick, then this would be boring.
In a really nice way. The wood panels were an original design from 10 years ago, and she decided she wanted to leave.
The couch is couching. That is really cool. That is a fabulous color, midnight blue or navy if you're just normal.
Leave that there and then create this new headboard. One of the things about a New York City apartment is carpeting and rugs. That's like, it's very key. You know, if you have neighbors downstairs, they don't hear you walking. And also,
I'm sure they'd love to hear you walking, Bobby. You know what? How do you quell the noise of all of your smashing and grinding with your 8 mortars and pestles? How do you do that? Do you take your spices and sauces into your bedroom and do it on the rug? That's probably the more annoying thing for your neighbors. There is a national registry to relieve the world of sconces. There should be. I hate them. They're gross. And Bobby did this on purpose to me. He said, I'm going to nail some sconces to my headboard. That's disgusting. After that bathroom, it all started out so great. Even with his 85,000 pans and, oh, I'm just trying to hide my Emmys. You weren't. Bobby. He loves it. Doesn't care. No, he doesn't care. He doesn't care about us, Diane. He doesn't care. Doesn't care about us. You should be ashamed of yourself, Bobby Flay. You should be ashamed.
like, feels good on your feet. I mean,
I get the guy. Good.
lighting to me is really, really important.
I have to say, every single chandelier moment. Don't let me look at those sconces. Has been great. But do all of our curtains need to be beige?
And I love finding vintage lights like this. When you think about the lighting here, the lighting in the living room, the
Sassy as
lighting
hell.
in the dining room, the
Sassy as hell.
lighting in the kitchen.
Sassy as hell.
It sets the tone for the design of the house. This credenza is from Italy.
You know what? Do we want to know a man that knows the word credenza? Kinda. Just food for thought. Haha, Bobby Flay. Eating out loud. It is a sassy credenza. Gold and that sort of midnight blue moment. Chef's kiss.
Each one of these is sort of a different metal kind of like laid on top of each other. And I just love it. This is actually a Ralph Lauren dresser.
What did he say? Distraction. Gotta do a slow down moment. He's drunk. I'm just kidding. It was probably just because it was slowed down, but let's see.
Top of each other. And I just love it. This is actually a Ralph.
He did. This is Raxia. Don't you think that the kind people at Architectural Digest could say you kind of slurred through that one? Could we do a retake of you saying this is actually? You could enunciate a little bit.
Each other, and I just love it. This is actually a Ralph Lauren. And I just love it. This is actually a Ralph.
Don't lie to us with the captions. He did not say this is actually a Ralph Lauren dresser. He said this is Raxia Ralph. I guess it's a tongue twister. But listen, you're into all of your spices. Enunciate. This is Raxia Ralph Lauren. Distraxia.
Each other, and I just love it. This is actually a Ralph.
It's so stupid. He didn't even say words. Sorry, Bobby. We're sorry, Bobby. Here, we'll put it on a little faster speed for you.
Range dresser. I think I've had this for 25 years. This is the kind of furniture that I like to buy. It never goes out of style. This thing is
Looks fucking boring as hell. Okay.
classic. It's gorgeous. Obviously functional.
It's not. Oh, look. Wow. Let's look at all your chef's clothes.
Suits that I wear like on my shows, like in Triple Threat, for instance, when I'm hosting something. Then I have sports coats here as well. 3 different colors of shirts. Down here I have some chef coats. This is almost like an artifact at this point. This is my last time.
He's like, why is he like, okay, listen, you either show off your accomplishments or you don't. He's like, yeah, these are just some chef coats. There's like 50 Iron Chef coats in there. He's like, these are just some silly things I wear to cook. Shut up, Bobby.
Iron Chef jacket that I haven't worn in a while. But you never know. It could be coming back.
Oh, he's going to give us, oh, look. No, that's a very sassy, manly thing to have. Here's all of my glasses and my fabulous watch and my wallets because I'm rich. I don't know. Are those even wallets?
I have a lot of glasses, sunglasses and reading glasses. I love this brand.
I know those are just the cases for the glasses. I thought he was going like, these are, no one asked you about your clothes, Bobby. I just have a bunch of chef coats. They all say Iron Chef. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, I forgot I won this silly competition. It's an honor, you know. These are my Emmys. I don't, you know, I put them, I just like threw them over here in this corner. Shut up. Those are not wallets. Those are glasses holders.
It's a very New York City, old school eyewear company. Lots of baseball caps, lots of ties, and then lots of shoes. Everything.
The ties are tying and the shoes are shoesing. The closet's closeting. It's teak. I do like it. And it's very well organized. But what are you, Christian Grey? I mean, is that a garbage? Oh, no, it's a hamper. The hamper is looking a little trash canny, but that's okay.
From tons of Nike Air. I wear these a lot on Beat Bobby Flay, so I have basically...
Beat Bobby Flay! I wear these a lot on Beat Bobby Flay where I ruin small businesses and families' dreams.
I have them in every single color.
Yeah, because every time I beat someone's signature recipe, just by, snapping my fingers and winking at the camera, I buy myself a new pair of Nikes. Okay, Bobby.
Converse. Again, this is like that piece of Ralph Lauren furniture. Always cool. Always.
No, that piece of furniture wasn't cool. It was just boring and ugly.
This was a gift from Carson Kressley.
Carson Kressley. He got you a cat sweater. Okay.
Let's call it my ugly Christmas sweater.
Fabulous. There you have it. There it is, ladies and gents. I can't watch Bobby lie to us anymore. I've had enough. This has been, as always, so much fun. I love a KeaNOON moment. You guys are just the best. Make sure you tune into We'll Get a Cooking with Kiki out for you this weekend. Live, obviously. There's a new Keanu cast. If you haven't heard it, listen to it on YouTube. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Become a member if you're not a member. It's rude to watch and not subscribe, and why not just become a damn member? You guys are the eel tips, the cat's pajamas, and the bee's knees. Kiki out. Bye.